Hello, my name is Pam Bartha. I am the author of Become a Wellness Champion and the founder of Live Disease Free. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing some really shocking information, research that shows a very strong link between Lyme disease and multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis is an infectious disease. It is caused by chronic infections in the body. And I really believe that Lyme disease, or we call them the vector-borne infections associated with Lyme disease, are some of the infections that are playing a big role in the cause of multiple sclerosis. 30 years ago, I was diagnosed with MS. At that time, I was told by the specialist, by the neurologist, that there was nothing that I could do to change the course of my life, that I would be completely disabled in time. I thought that my life was over. It was the worst day of my life. But I'm happy to share with you because I've learned about these infections. I was able to treat them and become MS-free, and I've lived MS-free for the past 30 years because of the information that I'm going to be sharing with you today. Is it possible to beat MS? Yes, it is. I have done so for 30 years now, and many wellness champions are doing the same thing. But it takes taking a different path. And in order for us to take a different path and to take the right actions, we first have to back up and we have to become aware. We have to, first of all, understand that there is a known cause. And when we know this known cause, then it builds up our belief that yes, we can beat this also. And so today, the information I'm going to be sharing with you, the research, is really helping to build your awareness. I've put all these studies together on my website, livediseasefree.com, livediseasefree.com/MS-infections with an S, MS-infections. And so I would love for you later on to go and look at that, and you can do your own research. I've put them all there for you, and you can go and dig deeper if you'd like. But it's shocking that in 1911, I found the first study, and there may have been others, but the first one that I could find, 1911, where they were finding spirochetes in the central nervous system of people that suffer with multiple sclerosis. So those are the corkscrew bacteria, and they are Lyme, Borrelia. There are other different types of bacteria, but it's interesting that back in 1911, they already were finding these spirochetes in the central nervous system of people that suffer with MS. Shocking. And then if you look at the timeline, I've got at least 20 studies that I put together there for you that you can take a look at. And they all show this link between the spirochetes and multiple sclerosis, where they're finding these spirochetes in people with MS. Actually, in 1957, Time magazine wrote an article, and the title is "Multiple Sclerosis Victims Were Anxiously Wondering About a Possible Clue to Their Mysterious Disease, which is marked by near total loss of muscle control." And this article by Time magazine shared the findings of this bacteriologist who reported success in cultivating spirochetes in the spinal fluid of MS patients. And her conclusion, multiple sclerosis is caused by the spirochete, and early treatment could lead to a cure. There are some other studies that you can go through on that list, but another one that I wanted to point out is research that was done in 2001, who were able to culture Borrelia spirochetes. So Borrelia is the Lyme bacteria, from the spinal fluid of 10 out of 10 multiple sclerosis patients. And the spinal fluid of all the patients were positive for Borrelia species or spirochetes by electron microscope. And this is consistent with the findings of various hero doctors. One I'll mention, Dr. Klinghardt, who mentioned that in 5 years of treating people that suffer with multiple sclerosis, they have never had one MS patient that did not test positive for Borrelia. All of this research and these findings from these hero doctors are consistent with what we're seeing with our Wellness Champion students. People that suffer with neurological diseases, multiple sclerosis, but others also, they have many symptoms of the vector-borne infections. And these are one group of infections that must be treated in our recovery. So I hope that you found this helpful. I love researching and sharing these profound insights with you and really breaking down the science and making it easy to understand. So if you enjoy this and you'd like to learn more, make sure to watch my masterclass training because I explain a lot more about the other types of infections that are involved also. And you'll find that on the webpage livediseasefree.com/training. Bye for now.